Never enough gold. Just need one good haul. Mead. Kill 'em to get some beer every now and then. Stupid bees and their stupid honey. Need me some skooma. The imported stuff. Just one last time. Retire someday. Get myself an island. Two threes? What was he thinking? Fool never saw me pull the ace out of my boot. Lying little harlot. That brat ain't mine. Could be anyone's. Won't get one rusty septum from me. someday. Get myself an island. Now ain't this a surprise? Ah!
What is it? Do you have one of the razor fragments? All at once. You're efficient. I like that. Here's your reward. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a fourth piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor, and there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly. You don't want to be a part of history? Fine. I'll be at the shrine if you change your mind. Good. You're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us. Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working. Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose. Only Dagon can declare if a pawn is worth keeping. I have spoken. Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Wait, don't kill me. There's another way. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case. You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die. Thank you. Here's your gold. I'll make a run for it back to Dawnstar.
You think to betray Mehrunes Dagon. Suffer.
Feast on your heart, mortal. Smell weakness. There you are, weakling.
Could you give me an allowance? You're the best. Thanks. Mama took me to the market. There were lots of pies and cakes there. She said she'd show me how to bake one. What is it? What is it? This is great. Wow, thanks.
Married. It doesn't feel like I thought it would, but I'm happy. Where should we live? You could stay with me. But you have kids, right? We should find a home where we can live together. I'll be waiting for you at home then. Good to see you, dear. I'll be here, my dear.
Mama! You got me a present? This is great. Wow, thanks.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Bard Llewellyn, known as the Nightingale. Your steward has arranged for me to take service with you. Certainly. I am trained in the 3 traditional bardic instruments, lute, drum, and flute. Sit back and enjoy some classical drumming. Duan's wings, they did darken the sky. His roar fury.
Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic? The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet? Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding. Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh, yes. You've got to kill the bride. At her wedding. And they say romance is dead. Her name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I promise you a significant bonus. Now go, and give my best to the bride. Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim. Shouldn't you be out ruining someone's special day? An excellent question. Vittoria Vici is the first cousin to our dear Emperor, Titus Mede II. Vici has obvious imperial connections. Her husband has ties to the Stormcloaks. Their union is a step toward reconciliation. So if there's a murder at the wedding, not only will it stall the peace process, it will send shockwaves throughout the entire empire. The Emperor's hand will be forced. He'll have to travel to Skyrim to deal with the aftermath. And he'll find the Dark Brotherhood waiting. He had a trip to Skyrim planned for months and cancelled at the last minute, much to his cousin's dismay. Seems the Emperor realized his presence would necessitate a more direct role in the ongoing hostilities, a role he was obviously unwilling to take. All that will change with his cousin's murder. Everyone will think it was motivated by the conflict between the Imperial Legion and Stormcloaks. And the Emperor will be forced to come clean up the mess. Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, you're going to have a real problem.
Typical Imperial rot.
You speak of Skyrim like you know the land.
I'm so glad Vittoria and Asgir chose a public
You're from
reception.
Cyrodiil.
That way the entire
You know
city can
nothing
share in
about
their
this.
holy bond.
Nothing.
Oh, did you miss the ceremony?
Oh, I know enough.
It was rather quick, actually. The couple seemed more concerned with their reception.
To submit to imperial authority. Such
Oh, yes.
behavior.
Presiding
Why,
over
it's
the
treason.
union of two
And
lovers
when the
is one of my
elves
greatest
fought your beloved
responsibilities.
Cyrodiil, and
It
everyone
helps
took
that
arms
Asgir and
against
Vittoria
them,
truly
wasn't
care
that
for each
treason?
other.
Against the Dominion.
Blessed are those who
Why,
worship,
that's not the
for
same
they know
thing at
true
all.
grace.
The Dominion were invaders, conquerors.
Vittoria may be
We
pretty,
had to
but
fight
does
them
she have
to
the right
preserve
hips
our own
for the
way of
job?
life.
I want grandchildren, and lots of them. Now that the Imperial Blight has poisoned Riften, the worship of Talos is strictly forbidden by the terms of the White Gold Concordat. They can defile our shrine, they can arrest our people, and they can silence our voices. But the Empire will never destroy our spirit. As long as we keep Talos in our heart, his legacy will never die. Oh, why? Why, certainly. I keep telling myself I'm not losing a son. I'm gaining an Imperial daughter. An Imperial daughter.
My point exactly.
My nephew, the Emperor, too busy to attend the wedding of his beloved cousin. We won't stand for this slight, I assure you. I most certainly am not. I've lost my daughter to a Nord beast, and my nephew Titus is too busy playing Emperor to even show up. Take care now.
This wedding is boring. Not really. It's just a bunch of elders standing around looking important. I wish something exciting would happen. Sure, whatever you say. Bye.
Vittoria did pretty well. I love weddings, don't you? Oh my, yes. I absolutely love weddings. I haven't found my special someone yet, but there's still hope. Vittoria is, well, getting up in years. Thank you for helping my aunt earlier. I'll see you around.
What
They
my daughter
still
sees
think
in
my
that.
boy should have had a traditional Nord wedding. They say this marriage is the first step towards peace. Who in Shore's name wants... No, I'm not having a good time. My boy just married a god's forsaken Imperial. Skyrim is full of eager Nord women, and he beds down with the enemy.
Drink and make merry on this most happy of days.
Support Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between.
Whether it be war or dragon. But I beg you, here, today.
A marriage of both love and political advantage. A rare thing indeed.
May you all be
There's
as happy in your
something
lives as
personal I was hoping you would do for me.
Thank you again for everything.
Falk told me what you did for us at Wolfskull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire. When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos. Thank you. It would mean a lot to me.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Long as I stay out of the way, the gods don't seem to care about me being here.
Good friends and neighbors. My husband Aesgir and I thank you for coming to our
Am I?
reception.
Free food and wine, and nobody's trying to throw me in the dungeon. I wish they did weddings
The
here every
problems of
day.
Skyrim are not my problems, nor are they yours.
Oh,
Today
thank
we are
you.
joined in peace.
Divines bless your kind
So
heart.
please, enjoy yourselves.
It's best you leave
May
me
you all
be.
be as happy in your lives as I know I will.
Vittoria did pretty well for herself, marrying that Asgir. Not a bad-looking fellow at all.
La 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 la. La 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 la. dum 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 diddly dee ding. Dum 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 dee dum dum. Da 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 dee da da do 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 dee do da 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 la 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 la.
What you do here today may well save your lives.
Ba ba ba. Good people of Solitude. Someone do something!
Victoria! No!
Over here. Time to end this game.
Astrid ordered me to keep an eye on you. The chaos.
Be careful.
Hold him off as best I can. You get back to... Astrid ordered me to keep an eye on you. Your hand when the chaos erupted. I'll try and hold him off as best I can. You get back to the sanctuary.
For the Emperor. on now. I want those arrows dead center. The lives of your fellow soldiers are counting on it. Concentrate. The battlefield is full of distractions. Ignore them. Focus on your targets.
Help! Is someone
Please,
there?
someone do something.
Now you're mine. There you are!
Someone do something.
What happened?
I'm getting out of here.
Skyrim belongs to the North.
I've had enough of you!
Yeah! Yeah!
Yield, and I may still show mercy.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done. Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this. With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Ah, and of course, a bonus for killing Vici while she addressed her guests as instructed. Gold. Simple and pure. Spend it as you will. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract. As I said, go speak with Gabriella. She's been assisting me with your next contract. This Emperor business, well, it does involve everyone.
You must mean my little invention on the ship.
But to be outnumbered 20 to 1.
In truth,
Ah, you're back.
I feel a bit
It was
guilty.
good to fight
Once
alongside
again,
you.
the sweet innocent
I'm sure
child
people won't be forgetting that
was
wedding
wise.
anytime soon, hmm?
Dear sister, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated. With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection. You are to slay the commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor. He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now, observe Gaius Morrow's departure, and follow him.
Oh,
Waylay
you mean
him
that
in one of the
manor house
cities
during
and
the
send
thunderstorm?
his soul to
What can I
Sinners.
say? It
Once
happened
he's
just
dead,
like you heard.
plant the incriminating letter on his
It's the
body
part
and
with
let
the
fate
severed
take
head
care of
I
the
find
rest.
most
Oh,
impressive.
and one
My
final thing.
compliments.
When I become wolf, I am treachery incarnate. And then,
To earn your bonus,
there
do
is
not
no
kill
one who can
Gaius
stand
Morrow in
between the hunter
Dragonbridge
and his
or on the
prey.
road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the plot to assassinate the Emperor. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble in Whiterun. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up.
I heard about what happened.
you're referring to that blacksmith contract.
By Sithis, you slew everyone. Well, except that one that you kept alive to serve as a witness. Does your wickedness or your skill know no bounds?
Without the Night Mother, there is no Dark Brotherhood. The matron deserves our unwavering support and respect. Though I admit, I find her keeper a bit too exuberant for my liking. What a curious question. Well, I enjoy moonlit nights, taking long walks on the beach, knitting, and unicorns. In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn, which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle. I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes.
Oh, you mean in that manor house during the thunderstorm? What can I say? It happened just like you heard.
Killing Commander Morrow would do no good. Someone would merely replace him. No, we need him to remain in charge, but distracted, weakened. Implicate and kill his son Gaius, and the commander will be grief-stricken and humiliated, his family name ruined. The security plan will then fail. Best yet, the Emperor will be lulled into a false sense of security, thinking an assassination plot had already been discovered and foiled. No, so your best plan is to follow him after he leaves Dragonbridge. However, there is one other option. We know there's an actual written travel schedule, somewhere in the Penitus Oculatus outpost. Securing that would, obviously, be most beneficial.
And made it look like an accident. Impressive. I'd say you earned your bonus on that one.
Now a child could have accomplished it. Such is the power of the arcane. If you only knew of the spells I didn't use. Oh.
So, is it true?
The temple contract? Well, I certainly won't deny my involvement.
But to be outnumbered 20 to 1.
When I become wolf, I am treachery incarnate. And then, there is no one who can stand between the hunter and his prey.
Walk in Gaius Morrow's shadow and deliver to him the judgment of Sithis.
We had some trouble a while back. Stormcloak tried to set the mill on fire, but we sorted her out.
peasant, come quietly.
You can't
By the
hide
wood
from
of the
me.
Jarl. Stop right there. Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. The Emperor's cousin killed.
Father, you worry too much. I'll be fine.
I know you will, but all the same, remember everything I said. Stay alert, and when you get to the cities, make your observations and move on.
I understand, but you're being paranoid. I'm inspecting security, not charging off into battle. There's not a lot that can go wrong.
Son, when the Emperor's safety is concerned, anything could go wrong. Off with you now, and good travels.
Farewell, Father. I'll return as soon as I'm able.
Well, this is it then. Look after yourself, Gaius. You're doing your duty, and I'm proud of you, but you better come back to me. You hear?
Oh, Fida. I may travel alone, but you know I carry you always in my heart. I'll see you soon.
Fate, something different about you. I can tell. Hope you ain't here to cause trouble. See ya.
Girl, I hate to say it, but it's the opposite of what you're hoping.
Keep back, citizen. I have important business I must attend to. Is that a threat? Back off, or by the 8 I'll cleave that arrogant head from its shoulders.
Astrid told me not to kill him anywhere near Dragon Bridge. So I'm gonna wait until... I'm just gonna follow him for a while.
The cousin of the Emperor was murdered, in solitude at her own damn wedding. Not a chance we would have let that happen here.
Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return. Yes, I know, as does Astrid. And you've earned your payment, though the bonus is forfeit, as I'm sure you're aware. But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with. It's Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain. This is not the time to keep Astrid waiting.
Alright, where is Astrid? I don't see her. Oh, she must be addressing everyone. Let's go see.
Just try to relax, Vizara.
Yes.
Let the elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
Ah, thank you, dear. You are most kind. The jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We
The
knew
jester.
better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh!
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Marrow is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now. The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood, and Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with... Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation. I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his life. But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right. After the attack, Onbjorn flew into a rage.
Getting overstripped
When
right
Cicero
now.
left, Onbjorn went after him. They disappeared into the wild. Search Cicero's room. Maybe there's something in there that sheds some light on where he might have gone. Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Bested by a fool. Who's the fool now, hmm?
Hush, Vizara. You were very brave. Astrid may well be dead if not for you.
She's right. I'll be forever in your debt, dearest brother. Now be quiet. Just rest.
Where is his room? It's back here.
Have you found something? Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed? The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible. Oh, it's ancient. Apparently one of the first sanctuaries in Skyrim. It hasn't been used by the Brotherhood in close to 100 years. If you say Cicero has gone there, it stands to reason that he's familiar with the place. That means you'll be fighting him on his own ground. Tread carefully. Look, the Dark Brotherhood is a family. This sanctuary is a family. And we've always welcomed those shunned by society. Werewolves, wizards, eternal 10-year-old vampires. What does it matter? In truth, I've rarely met a lunatic I haven't liked. Cicero's problem isn't his madness. It's an adherence to an ancient, outmoded way of life. The Night Mother's ways simply are not our ways. He just couldn't accept that. And now he'll have to pay the price.